Hello everybody, my name is GrandJ6144 and today we are playing Amnesia. Oh hello. Last time we left off, we were outside. I just kind of moved in here before this episode. I apologize, or I have to apologize because last episode I didn't have any commentary and it was quiet. I don't know if you guys enjoyed that or not. I don't know if you guys enjoy not having any noise, not having any noise or sound, me talking. I don't know if you enjoy having it quiet like that, or if you enjoy having me talk. I'm pretty sure you guys probably enjoy it more when I'm quiet, but you know, I don't know anything. Alright.
There should be more coop rats. Let me see. And one part aquafortis.
That was an interesting flashback. Let's see. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. Alright, now to read the letter. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lacked the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment, are given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regio instead of aquafortis, in hopes that it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissues react especially violently with the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I am losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Sorry, I have to do that every time I hear that. I should have tried to click N, but instead I clicked N. Evidence in the laboratory has revealed that combining 4 chemicals can create a powerful acid. Yep. Truth. Alright. One second. I don't want to forget anything. Is there, like, anything trapped back here? No? Alright. Now, to read the letter. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments have taken a toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can to move them to the wine cellar. Alright. Just gonna light that because I can. Chemical ingredients have been moved from the library to the laboratory. Sorry, I said library. To the wine cellar. Oh. Stuff. Is there anything hidden? Oh, yes, there is. I never use any of the tinder boxes. I mean, I just used one like right now, but you know, I use them because I don't have anything to use them on. I don't usually let the rats out, so it's weird to see a little rat scurry across the ground. Sorry, they're my rats. I don't know where Diana went. I think she got out of the room and is wandering around the house. Whoa. Scariness. One second. Alright, I think that's all I got. Alright. Sorry, when I'm bored I do that. I did that in the Minecraft Mo Creatures episodes too. Well, it's not necessarily when I'm bored, it's just when I have nothing else to say. I talk a lot. Oh, I probably should have. I don't remember that. I think it has like the fragrant taste. lights lingered in his mouth. Alright, the next place we have to go is the archives. I wonder what's down there. Dang it. The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London seemed appropriate somehow. I don't know why it always does this when it loads. It's like, oh no, I gotta glitch up. Sorry about that. Just gonna sit here. Tell me in the comments if you would like me to have my commentary or not. Wait a minute. I just saw something. Just saw something. No, it was on my phone. I was just sitting on my phone. That's why I hate the archives.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Okie dokie. Items. Oh. Items. This is what I hate about the archives, is that it constantly has the monster noises, like the Groot and the Grunt. Scary. I don't like it at all. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Oh well. And my phone just vibrated again. Sorry, my eyes. Gee. I hate doing this so freaking much. I know it's not gonna come from me, but it's still scary hearing a monster noise. I hate the archives so much. Oops. Especially the wine cellar too, because the wine cellar is when the monster really comes out and he actually wanders about. He's easier to find. So there's nothing helpful other than this note. Oh.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Ba-dum, ba-dum. Dun, dun, dun. I hate doing this a really bunch. Nice, good job, Jordan. There's oil. Pick up the oil. There's nothing behind it. I don't know why. I just had to throw it. I don't like doing this, even though I just did this a little bit ago. And I came through here, did all this. Great. I don't like doing this at all. Keep going, just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. You're going to survive. You're going to live. You're going to live, Jordan. You're going to live. Just because it's scary doesn't mean it's not. Doesn't mean it's real. Say that constantly throughout the game, and then it still scares you. Like, you know it's not real, but it still terrifies you.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble, and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Alright, we survived. I survived. Oh god.
May 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Alright, so... Oh yeah. I remember what I do. I do what I do, I do. Oh my gosh! I grabbed the wall, why is it... This isn't working for me. There, just break! Why isn't it working? Give up. That is an arm. Why isn't it letting me crouch? Okay, thank you, God. That's not gonna work, because I can't throw things. Can I please just break it? Oh my gosh, how long is this going to take? I see that. It's your fault, pretty much. Why isn't it working? It is working. Where did it go? Yes. test. I know, I see that. This won't freaking break. Okay. It's not letting me throw things either, so I have to like try. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god. I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna pause it. I will be back in a little bit, and I will see you later once I get this freaking open. If I get it open. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a minute. I broke it with my hand. I just had to keep clicking on it over and over again until it broke.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Dan.
Alright, let's read this first. I don't like it. Aldstad and the Brandenburg Castle. Sorry, I keep getting this wrong. 1801. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt. I don't know how to pronounce that. Deep within the East Prussian woods, for centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brandenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains, dressed with scattered lakes, as picturesque as can be, albeit as the area is haunted by the dark. As any local, you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves with conversation, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. My friend is playing Waku. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey that can herd struggling inside the damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? Sorry, I keep stuttering and I can't talk. The visit undone. Why does it keep saying that she's playing walkthrough? Henrik Cornelius Agrippa, Cookie, a well-known erudite, visits Altstadt as the start of the 16th century. He resided on the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of the kingdom past. During his stay, all the prominent members of the society... Cookie, no! Come back here. Cookie? Dang it, she left. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. They'll catch her. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, as he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwest glades, only to never be seen again. Henrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years ago. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which made you wonder what happened. Who was this mysterious man, and who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brandenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby. Altstadt and and like most of the noble birth rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from Rhineland, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the data that the Baron is in fact the one and same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of the occupation, and joined a coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. That one was a bit easier to read, I guess. Alright. Alright, so we have to do this puzzle. There's only one over here. Then there's like 2, maybe 3 over here. I can't remember. Yay! Whew. Whew. This always scares me. Something is glitching up over there, down here, down in the walkthrough, because my buddy keeps playing it. 1 second, I'll boot that in a minute. Let me just Yep. Regarding closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It is just a matter of time before they follow the trail of Brandenburg. I need to walk Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both my problems. Alright. So, now is the time where I get attacked by the grunt. Just gotta hide here. Just gonna hang out. I like how it literally spawns and then despawns. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Brute, grunt, brute. Alright, well that was fun. Well, next is time for, in the next episode, I will be doing the wonderfully horrible wine cellar. I don't want to do this at all. Okay. So next is the wonderful wine cellar. I guess I will see you guys in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed, and leave any comments on how I can improve my videos. As I said before, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time in the wine cellar. I really don't want to do this. Goodbye.